A damn good time podcast. A damn good time podcast. It's a damn good time. Yeah, you're not tuning in because we're good at singing or writing lyrics on the spot or anything like that. But you are tuning in because I'm Steve Schaefer.
I'm Derek Keck.
Somewhere is Cody Adams, and this is a damn good time podcast. There he is.
Is that where you were?
He's birthed.
I don't know what that was.
I don't know.
Snuck in.
We just want to do something different.
Yeah, if you listen to this, I was hiding.
We really captured you there.
Yeah. If you are just listening, he was hiding under the bench.
Yeah, I'll give you a weird.
Yeah.
I know you listeners
My
saw
bird,
that.
I was emerging.
He was just birthed.
Emerged.
He was born again like the phoenix. He rose from the ashes.
Should have came up and been like, I'm Cody. I don't know.
You
You did a beautiful execution.
Like, hey,
Yeah.
here I am, guys.
Hi, guys.
I hope they got a chuckle out of somebody. somewhere.
Something. Probably not.
Probably
but
not.
Still.
Probably like, what's this dumbass
Hey,
doing?
man, we tried.
Why did
I did hear in my heart for a moment.
screaming? Idiot.
I know me and Derek were scared. We didn't know where you were.
Oh, geez, there he is. Oh.
Like, hey, let's start the show. Where's Cody?
Is that a ghost?
Where's Cody?
And then I'll insert blowjob
Yeah, give us handy.
jokes coming.
Actually, that'd be
Is that what
great.
you're doing down there?
That'd be great. I need to find like just a slurping sound. Dub that over.
Oh, okay, that's what he was doing. Okay.
Yeah, man, we're breaking
This is
into
behind.
it.
This is behind the
real
scenes prep.
weird.
Prep guy.
breaking into the show.
Coming in hot.
Real weird for you. So,
So
Like
sorry,
the burrito.
sorry about that, Mom.
yeah, we hope. Yeah.
I mean, they kind of know. It's fine.
Something. They know something. But yeah, so welcome to the show.
Ew.
We're back again in the studio. We've got Derek Keck here. His lovely smiling face.
Return of the Mac.
Return of the
Turn of the Mac.
He only missed one episode, and he's back.
I'm back
Yeah.
already.
I think, right?
Popular demand.
one, maybe two. I forget. I don't know.
He's here.
Who's counting?
Point is, I'm here. I'm with you guys. With my boys. And I'm glad to be back.
All of a sudden, Steve starts drinking again. Derek's around.
Weird how that happens.
It's like, oh, Steve's cool again. All right.
We can hang out again, I guess. No.
Not a big nerd anymore.
No, Derek has always been very supportive of me during my sober year adventure. So I appreciate that.
Hey,
I thank you.
yeah.
I
Hey.
thank you for being a friend and sticking around with me
We
through
always
all that.
got the journeys, got the things, and
Yeah.
you know, I'm always here for you.
That's how you.
I love my boys, and
That's how you find true friends. You know.
yeah,
Like maybe we should talk about that a little bit. I know we
yeah,
have a good tight friend group.
We do.
we
you
do.
know? And I've always felt that. I've always loved that. You know, it may not be huge, but it's strong, if that makes
It's
sense.
very strong.
You know what I mean?
We've been through some shit. We've seen some shit.
Yeah.
And we've all walked, our line of, having some hard times,
Yeah.
having some good times.
Yeah, and I think my favorite part of it is like everyone is so vastly different,
Yeah.
and yet we all just compliment each other so much.
Yeah.
You know, like I think that's what we've always been.
And that's what I really wanted to touch on is the fact that like we've had some comers and goers. Mainly, I mean,
Yes.
we're all comers, all right?
For those goers, right?
But I will find.
Oh,
that,
I
like,
know.
Like some of the people that have been in and out. Some of the ones that have been out are because, like like they just weren't. It's more about the support. It's about the support
Yes.
system that,
Yeah.
that really draws us together. Is like we know we all got each other's backs
Yes.
and shit, and that's how you really if there's a tip I could ever give anyone out there, you find your real support group. You find your friends by the people that got your back no matter what.
Yes.
Exactly.
And they're
You ride or die.
yeah, well, and that's they're brave enough to support you in your dumbest ideas, but they're also smart enough to tell you hey, maybe you shouldn't be doing something like that,
yeah.
But they do it in nice, friendly ways. They're not like, oh, you're a piece of shit, because they don't try to belittle you or bring you down about any of it,
Yeah.
And that's what I love about it.
I always felt it was such an anomaly because I feel like everyone's so cool. Like, we've never had drama stuff. No one thrives on that, man. It's really just about like, friendship, love, having a good time.
We got some wild cards. We
got a lot of wild cards.
A lot of different personalities and stuff, but we all complement each other so well.
We do.
I was called the dad of a group for a while. I would be the one to be like, wheel it back, boys, wheel it back. Not that I don't do dumb shit too, but mine's just more like, oh God, Cody is, I don't even know what level he's on right now, but somebody needs to just put him in a hole. But
we got dad at group, we got Tyler's always been a great crazy uncle or
yeah, definitely. Something like that. Yeah. But no, it's been the tightest for a long time. Dating back, to high school for us and Tyler, and back to when I adopted Derek as my own at the Lighthouse Bistro.
You did. Yeah. You carried me away in your arms.
Yes. Taught him so many things. I've taught you.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's pretty much why he brews beer is because he met me, and then he was like,
this
beer is good.
First time we ever hung out was the old, was it Crown Vic you had?
Yeah.
That was a beautiful old car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had
back
a bunch
in that.
of
And they're
shitty cars.
And I know, like me personally, and I know there's people I've met through my path that I'm like, man, they would be great in the friend group, or like, and they've come and hung out and they've fit in well and shit, and then work happens and you switch jobs or they move away and stuff. Like, man, that would be like for instance, shout out to Frank Hudson. I know he still listens and he'll still comment every once in a while and shit. Shout out to you, bub. Like, if you didn't live. Well, I don't even know where the fuck you live now. I think you're in Arkansas the last time I heard. I should reach out to you. Frank. Either hit me up or I'll hit
He's
you.
sorry he didn't reach out to
Yeah,
me
man.
sooner.
Like, but I feel like
life gets in the way.
That dude would have been a cool motherfucker to have on our side throughout all this and shit.
Yeah.
And I mean, there's a lot of people that, speaking of coming and goings, there's a lot that went that could have fit in. But sometimes life sucks and it separates you and shit. But I'm just super happy that we've all we've
always stuck together for like a long time. Yeah. I mean, you guys were before me even, and then I met you guys at the restaurant, and
bugger.
You were chef, you were manager, doing all that stuff, and I've been with you guys every day, and
Yeah, because I even remember whenever I first met you, it's whenever I moved back into the area.
I remember the first day we met.
Yeah.
Like the first day. Well, I remember the first time we hung out.
Yeah.
It was at your house.
Okay.
Yeah, and Cody's living with you at the time.
Yep.
And I remember we all sat around, drank beer, and then you guys grilled out some like steaks, and we just sat around a cutting board and just ate steak.
Yeah.
Traditional style.
Yeah, traditional style.
Because I remember too, like, because the positions that he just got promoted into, and I got hired back on, we were told don't hang out with the help. Not the help, but don't hang out with your employees. You guys are managers now. Keep work life and play life separate. We don't want any of that mingling going around. It's easier that way. And then, like, one of the first things Cody did was like, "Hey, this guy's cool though. He's
gonna hang out with us."
Yeah, I told my boss, I was like, I got to get one exception to the rule, and that's Derek.
Yeah,
I'm like, I've been hanging out with him since he started here, and like, we're tight,
Yeah.
we're bros. Like, you got to give me Derek at least. He's like, Derek's fine, just don't bring anybody else around.
And then we ended up hanging out with a bunch of
I mean,
That's how it goes.
rules are meant to be broken, right?
That's true.
it's like, you all shut up. You weren't here.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like the whole group. It wasn't like the kids at that point. It was just all the older people that we knew already and like had been established.
Been around.
Yeah.
A few of the kids, but it was like the line cooks that were rough and ready anyway.
Well, I honestly will say too, it kind of helps you. That kind of rule helps you realize who's worth it and who's not as well. Because I've worked in plenty of restaurants where the thing is at the end of the night, it's like we're all quote unquote family. So everybody goes and parties together, and that's where all the fucking drama stems from.
Right.
That next weekend on the line, it's terrible because people are pissed because somebody fucked somebody's girlfriend, but no, I liked her, I had dibs, or like the new server starts running, it gets the train ran on her or some shit. Like that's where all the drama starts. So it kind of gave you that kind of incentive to like, well, that person would be fun as fuck to party with, but I don't know if I can handle the aftermath of seeing them every day,
Honestly, it's like, and I'm not being sexist here, but just cut the women out. If we hung out with the dudes, it's completely fine.
Yeah.
Because then there was no drama afterwards, It was just like, oh, it was a party with a bunch of dudes, and you know, we some of us had girlfriends, and I mean, you were engaged or at least whatever, married. Yeah. So we didn't need that anyway. So it's just like we're older guys.
When I took that position back at the lighthouse, I was married at that point in time. So
yeah.
But speaking of now,
yes,
our friend group is very tight, and it's
kind
of big. I mean, really compared to most people's friends group, it's pretty big.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking like, oh, I got 20 friends. You don't have 20 friends.
No.
Right.
I'm talking we got like 6 super tight motherfuckers.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
And that's even the thing too. Like I know people will talk about their best friend, where it's like I have best friends. Like I have best friends, and then that's the other thing too is like like I know of so many people that have that best friend, but they hate their significant other. You're like, oh, my best friend don't hang out anymore because his wife's a bitch or something like that.
Yeah.
Or me and my best friend because her husband's a bitch or a dick or I can't stand that motherfucker. But like even our spouses get along together.
Yeah.
And our spouses fit in great with the friends.
Yeah, and that's it. I mean, because like even like right now, I mean, we're planning my bachelor party.
Yeah.
That's coming up, and then everyone's spouses, your spouse, your wife, Cody's wife, they're all going to be.
Well, we're all in the wedding party.
Yeah, everyone's in the wedding party. Yeah, everyone's in the wedding party. Yes.
Yeah, but
I mean, everyone gets along.
But I get the point you're going to say is like, well, we don't have to worry. Oh, I'm leaving my wife at home with the kids. No, she's going to the bachelorette party.
Well, I mean, everyone gets along. Everyone's friends.
Yeah.
Everyone. Yeah.
It's just fucking dope, dude. And maybe we're boasting a little bit. Maybe we're.
Oh, we are. And there's so many people that are actually jealous.
Look at how cool we are.
And there's been attempts made at our group to try to swindle your way in.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just swindle in.
Oh no, this is.
There's too many eyes on you, and we're all way too smart.
You guys heard of Skull and Bones, Illuminati?
Yeah.
Trial by fire,
motherfucker.
That's pretty much it. I mean, we rob banks and shit, too.
We are literally just a local branch of the Illuminati.
And actually, I will say this, too, because there are still people that I meet and that I know that I'm like, man, they would fit in perfectly.
Yeah.
But the thing is that they're cool enough that they've already got their own tight-knit group. Yeah. Where they're like, oh, I've already got plans. You know what I mean? Yes. So the ones that are worth it already have their own shit going on.
Yes,
usually,
that makes sense.
You know,
and we got a lot of good people too that float on the outside that I'm very tight with, and I'm sure I could make a phone call and they'd be like,
well, it goes kind of goes back to that thing where it's like they work somewhere else or they're busy other places, but that dude's so fucking solid. Yeah. I would give him the shirt off my back, and everybody in the group still knows and loves and trusts that person. It's just that because life happens and you can't all stay together forever. But
or they had their own friends, but they came and for one summer they were just committed to coming and hang out with us all summer, and then the next summer they're like, I'm gonna do something different, but I'm always around.
Yes,
I feel like ultimately, I mean, everyone's kind of crazy in their own way, but everyone's a very thoughtful, caring, loving person. I think that's. And everyone's we're all pretty funny,
We all have a damn good time. Damn good time. There it is. That's why
it happens.
Comes around for a full circle.
Yeah. Full circle, baby.
And it's all circling around a damn good time.
Yeah. So I mean, it is interesting, and we are privileged because
it's a rarity. I don't think this happens. A lot of people don't have what we got.
No, and if you look at some people, they are very much they got. Maybe one really good friend or they kind of friends or they have a good neighbor friend or whatever it is. And it's like a lot of times you don't get that full package where you got people that are always down for the most part. I mean, it's not just hanging out.
Yeah, I kind of want to take a couple steps back. It's like no slight to anybody that doesn't have a lot of friends or you don't have a tight knit group. Doesn't mean you're a bad person.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah. No, I don't mean to throw us out. Because now I'm thinking, wait, maybe we're gloating too much that we might be alienating some people. That I'm like, oh, wait, I don't have a lot of friends. I just really like listening to you guys. Nothing against you.
Well, yeah, you can come hang out with us.
Hey,
no, podcast anytime.
Well, that's the flip side. I feel like we've just always been everyone here is very open. Everyone's very open. We like weird people. We like different people. Whoever you are. Well, I mean, there's
honestly,
there's levels. There's things.
Honestly, if you want to be a part of this friend group, just don't be a dick.
Yeah.
Just don't be a dick.
Right.
Like
you got to be very considerate about everybody else.
Yeah.
Is what I think. And that goes for life in general.
Yeah, that's just a good life lesson.
I mean, and that's not being a dick, right? You're considerate about everybody else. You're thinking about everybody kind of before yourself.
Have some fucking empathy.
Have a little maybe I shouldn't do this, maybe I shouldn't do that. And I'm probably over considerate sometimes where I think about things like way too much, like of the situation where I'm like, just even small stuff like,
right.
Mind your damn manners, mind your manners.
Case in point, like even I'm sitting here like I wanted to bring up the fact and showcase the fact that we have a tight knit group, and then I feel bad because I feel like I'm letting other people down.
No, I mean,
like all of a sudden I'm like, wait,
no, there's a guy watching with one friend, and he's like,
well, yeah. I mean, I think everything we've ever done has been based in this inclusion, and everyone's
we're people pleasers.
Yeah,
Oh,
we all are.
Yeah, for sure.
All of it. Yeah. Is that why we're all together?
yeah, because we just please each other.
Yeah, we do. Every day.
It's probably
that's why Cody was under here earlier. Yeah.
Son of a bitch! This is spiraling out of control quick.
Rolling back to the Cummings, to the Cummings, and not so much going to the coming, and we're people pleasers. We just want everybody to be pleased.
I mean, I think my neighbors in Texas said it pretty good. Like, we just had them over for dinner. Like, I smoked a strip loin. I never smoked a strip loin before. I'm like, I'm gonna smoke a strip loin.
Yeah,
you treat it kind of like prime rib. Smoked strip loin. It was $4.99 a pound. It's Mexican beef, but that's fine.
Yeah,
just no roll. Not a high fat content. Basically, is also gonna be.
Yeah,
it's a strip loin. Whatever. I smoked it. It was good. But they texted, said thank you and like, thank you guys for being like real friends, because a lot of times you get them friends, they're not real friends.
And they're only in it to see what they can get from you.
Yeah, or they don't have the honesty with you. Like, they're like, hey guys, we're having a party. You want to come hang out? Oh no, one of the kids is sick. Instead of being like, nah, you know what? My ass is whooped. I just don't feel like coming over.
Right.
Like,
right.
Saying shit like that. Like, just be honest with people.
Yeah.
Instead of trying to make an excuse. I don't want to move your brother-in-law tomorrow.
Right.
But I'm gonna. But I could be a dick and just be like,
he just not
man. Well, we'll see what happens with the rest of the night. And then I wake up in the morning and be like, oh, my lower back shot, dude. I don't know.
I'm like, oh, dude, I forgot I had to meet my parents tomorrow.
And then it's just Steve trying to carry furniture by himself, and
yeah.
But no, nobody likes moving.
No,
that's it.
No. But we've all done it so many times.
Yeah, but
it's one of those things where me as a person, I'm going to sit here and tell you, okay, if I ever move again, I'm going to save up enough money to hire a moving company and have them do it. Yeah. But whenever I actually sit down and crunch the numbers, it's like, fuck. Why would we can just do it for free. then it happens. And then you call in all the shots, you drag in all the people and then everybody hates it, but you get it done. So it is one of those things that's like, fuck. This sucks. You hate it.
It does. And
then at the end, it's like, dude, we just saved you a whole bunch of money. You gave me pizza and beer, so it's cool, man. It's cool, and I helped you out. You helped me out with your friendship.
I'm pretty sure you can call in any favor you want for moving people, because you and Tyler have been probably beyond the movers of everybody. So
yeah, and I will say though, there was one that me and Tyler did that we got paid handsomely for, which was
that's also nice.
Yeah. We went
we're moving crew now.
Packed up in Cincy and moved it to Atlanta and shit. But yeah, no, it's just be a good fucking person, man. Yeah.
That's the thing that gets missed a lot, man. Just be kind, be nice.
That's one thing I especially try to teach my kids. It's like it takes more energy. Like whenever they get in fights, because they're kids, they're brothers, they're gonna get in so many fucking fights.
Yeah,
there's no way I can stop it. No way. But I try to tell them, like, look, all the energy that you just spent to be a dick to your brother, to call him out on this, or to say, get out of my face, you could have just been nice. Or like that honesty thing, like, hey, look, I'm not in the mood to talk right now. Could you please just leave me alone? Instead of, what are you doing? You're so stupid. Why would you ask me that question? Get out of here. And then you start berating them. It's like, it takes less energy sometimes. Just be nice, just to be nice to somebody. And I feel like a lot of society loses a lot of that. A lot of that. There's so many fucking Debbie Downers and so many curmudgeons and so many douchebag fucking people that just get angry at everything.
Yeah.
And you don't realize that all you're going to solve out of that is you're going to die early of a fucking heart attack and nobody's going to like you.
You're killing yourself, and that's
You're dying. You're dying at 50 of a heart attack, and there's going to be 5 people at your fucking funeral because you spent your entire time being angry at everybody else. You know,
right.
It's I don't know. I don't get it, but
I think that's why we're actually the tightest friend group, is because we don't sit there and bitch about stupid shit.
Yeah.
We don't really talk politics ever.
No.
We don't really talk about
no one really feels like that.
What's going on in the world.
Yeah.
We talk about the most dumbest, randomest stuff ever.
Yeah.
And food and fun stuff.
And if we do talk politics and hard conversations, usually we're just making jokes about shit. And if you have an opposing an idea that's opposing from mine, we talk about it. And I feel like at the end of it, I'm leaning a little more towards off of my side, and you're leaning a little more off of your side or something. You know, it's a real fucking conversation.
We've always worked though. I mean, I've had conversations like that. I've had conversations with Cody with like that. Like that's how we've worked.
Yeah, never, but I'm not that kind of person. Like you say like blah 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 point A, and I'm like, fuck you.
Well, because not everything's a binary. You're not this or that.
Right.
You're not here or there.
Yeah.
You're a little bit of everything. You know?
Right. It's I don't know. It's just,
bury it in the ground, I win. No,
right.
That's not how it works.
No, life isn't a fucking competition.
Well, and it's hard now with social media and stuff because everybody likes to air out their grievances and talk about everything. And it's like, maybe you shouldn't.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Yeah.
Well, here's another thing, actually. I kind of wanted to bring this up, but I didn't know how to, but this almost kind of segues into that, is that...
Segue, baby.
We've all ran into these people that, just kind of have this kind of air about themselves that they think that they're better than you, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I honestly do believe that sometimes as a person you should kind of have that air about that confidence. That all comes with confidence. Not necessarily that you think that you're better than everybody else. It's that I feel like that
confidence is good. Confidence is good. It's sexy. You want to come forward and be like, I know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I know I'm, not that you're not saying I'm right about something.
Right.
But, yeah.
But the point that I don't know how to put it in words, but I feel like the thoughts there, it has something to do with it's not that I think that I'm better than people or others. And I know I talk down and I talk shit about what I'm famously on this podcast talking shit about West Virginia and the state.
Yes.
And there are 100% garbage people in this world and shit like that. But I do believe some of it boils down to is what it's like, yeah, maybe I think I'm better than you, but on my grading curve, and it shouldn't matter to you.
No.
You need to think about you and judge yourself based on your own grading curve.
Yeah.
And think and have that confidence and think that you're better than me. I don't know how to explain it. You know what I mean? It could be me versus somebody that I fucking hate, and that person fucking hates me too. And, obviously in my mind, I think I'm better than them because I do this, and this way better. But in their mind, they shouldn't give a shit about this, and this. It's that, and that. So they should have that confidence in their mind that they're better than me in that sense. I don't know how to. I can't think of a good way to put it. Because in the long story short is, yes, I do think I'm better than people, but what does it fucking matter to them?
It doesn't. Yeah.
Just because I think it doesn't mean it's true.
Yeah.
And as a person, you kind of, and as that confidence thing, that's kind of boils out of confidence that you should kind of have that perspective.
It's like you're standing on two sides of the river. You're both pissing in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're both doing the same thing.
Right. Right. I feel like and I don't know. I've been having a lot of
just each on a different side. That's
yeah.
I mean, and that's what most of life is too. Not just with interaction. You can break that down to a political thing too.
Yeah,
you're both pissing in the same river. The river's still flowing.
Right.
No matter with both of you pissing,
And everything you do doesn't change the level, doesn't change the height of that river, or subtract from it at all.
Flowing onward, yeah.
Unless you got 10 million of you, which would never happen. You might be able to get like 100,000, and that's still not going to change that river. But anyways, get away from politics.
Well, no, like I wasn't even.
I know what you're talking about with people. It's kind of the same though. It's kind of like you feel judgmental, and I've learned to wipe a lot of that away, especially in what I do for a living.
Yeah.
And just let people talk for a little bit.
Right.
Let them talk, let them say their shit. A lot of times, I get I'm like right now I'm in a button up. I'm in my work clothes still. I'm in a button up. I got slacks on. I wear dress shoes. I'm showing up in a Jaguar.
You button up collared fuck.
I might be walking into the most hillbilly place you've ever seen, which I just did the other day.
Yeah.
And I sat down with this very nice old Asian lady, and so I was talking to her, talk about what she wants to do with her. I sell food. You guys know that. So with her establishment, and it's in shambles. It smells like cat piss. I'm not gonna lie.
Because of the cats they make for food.
Well, it's like a.
Do they piss?
It's like a food.
My mind went there.
It's a food truck with attached to it, basically. See, you already went to a bad place real quick, which I was in a bad place.
But it was a good joke.
I was already in a bad place. Trust me, it was bad. And then the husband, the old white milk is walking over. He's like, "What do you want?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm just here meeting with her. Want to talk about, from Cisco. Want to talk about your needs and stuff, blah, blah." He's like, "You might as well just start walking. Go to the next place." I'm like, "Why?" "Well, we can't order enough." I said, "Are you sure?" Just kind of making the comments and stuff. But
right.
Anyways, over time, I just kept asking him more questions. And then he could tell that I was curious and interested about the place and the establishment. Right. And then he just all walls immediately dropped. He was ready to just go.
Get on here.
You got a nice car. You're all dressed nice. You can't be here on my property, And then the next thing I know, it's like, and I'm like telling him stories about, my past and situations and at my restaurant, the restaurant and different. And he's like, oh, and smoking and talking about smoking. I'm like, "Oh, what are you smoking at?" "Oh, yeah. What are you using sidebox? Or what are you doing?" He's like, "Oh, this guy knows his shit." Now he's like, "Oh, okay."
Right.
So he came at me like I didn't know what I was doing and I shouldn't even be here in this situation.
Yeah.
And then as I started asking him more questions,
kind of passed that first glance judgment on you.
Right. So this is what I'm saying with people in general.
Yeah.
If you're offended by somebody or somebody you don't understand, ask them more questions of why they're doing things or why things are like this.
Yeah.
Because then you'll get an answer from them that can help you with your perspective, is what I think.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Because until you you have to figure out their perspective.
Yeah.
Because you have your own. You have your own when you pull into a place or you're meeting somebody or you're dealing with somebody. You have your own perspective. But until you understand where they're coming from.
Right.
And then once you ask a shitload of questions, this is sales 101, baby.
Yeah.
This is where you find that middle ground. And that's where you find that middle ground and then the flower sprouts.
You got to figure out a way to break down that wall.
Yeah. And by asking questions is the only way you do that.
Yeah. Find that hole through it.
Because no matter how angry somebody is at you, if you ask them a question, they're going to answer it.
Yeah.
Because they're angry at you.
Yeah.
Be like, why?
Yeah, and there are too many people that when approached, you find that they have a wall, and then all of a sudden they're like, "Oh, you have a wall? Well, guess what? Here's mine. It's bigger."
Yeah.
Instead of like, "No, that's where's the crack in here where we can talk?"
Yeah, why are you upset right now? Yeah. What's going on? Why are you angry? And I'm
right.
Oh, what started that? And then get their backstory, and then you see their literally they go from tense and just
Oh, it's a bridge of understanding.
Yeah. Because you're curious about them then, and everybody wants to be
understood.
Understood.
Yeah, not understood. Yeah.
Not question. I was gonna say questions. That's like,
but yeah, everybody
but know where they're coming from. But they're
they want their chance to talk without having to shout it out too. You know, I mean, obviously, we all know with social media nowadays and everything that you see, there are people out there that want their opinion or their point heard, and they shout it out because they're the loudest, and it's that everything that's fed to us day in and day out is all this hatred and how everything's separated. But 9 times, like I feel like 80% of us are right there in the fucking middle where we're like, let's talk us out.
I feel like if I had one of those real angry neighbors that was like calling the cops on me and stuff all the time, I would want to go over and knock on the door and be like, hey man, what's going on? Like, like what's really wrong? Like, can we get to a solution?
Talk about it. Yeah.
So you don't shoot me in the face.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And we're getting a little, because I just thought of a great point, but it's very, very too hot topic-y, and it's
yeah, avoid that.
I don't know. There's some lady. Real quick, there's some lady that just got shot driving onto a guy's property. She was at the wrong address. So you could have fucking asked some questions,
right?
You know what I mean? You could have hey, what are you doing here? I think it was literally. I mean, I didn't look into it too much, but I think it was literally she drove like she was picking up friends, and the guy just blasted her. No trespassing. Like, what the fuck?
No, you can't do that. That's
that's just insane.
But
you have to give warnings and warning shots and all that kind of stuff. But
right. But okay,
unless he's in some deep shit, anyways, you got some.
Don't roll up.
You got a big old weed farm on that property or something.
It's old and dumb.
But even then, don't you kind of want to put up some kind of a front?
If you're gonna shoot somebody like that, put a bunch of signs up, like put a gate up.
I will kill you. Don't
buy you a gate.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
Yeah.
Let's
get past it.
Let's just move away from that. Cody, how's your week been? What you been up to this week? We haven't talked.
How are we gonna go from that?
We came in very philosophical, and then it started getting into
damn good time stuff.
To the less damn good timey things.
My week. I don't know, what day is it? Friday.
It is.
What did I do this week? Nothing.
And I promise you, I'm still listening to you. I just gotta go get another beer.
I did nothing this week.
Nothing?
No, I got some shit done. On the weekend, I got some stuff done. Getting the boat ready, get in, primed up.
Ooh, getting that ready. Yep.
We get this quick first batch of weather, and we're all like, ooh, baby, let's go. And then, weather turns to shit just as fast.
All right, I'm sorry. Start over. I wasn't listening.
We're starting the whole show over now.
We're
going to start the whole show over. Steve brought some shit up. And
just kidding. I wasn't listening. No.
He hemorrhaged out. And no, I don't have anything to report this week. That was awesome. But,
no.
I just talked about my smoked strip loin. That was fun.
Yeah.
That was an experiment.
Yeah.
It was very good.
I know you said you were starting to get the boat ready and shit. I know, what was it last week? And we were talking about getting the dock in, but I didn't think it timed out right. Did you end up getting the dock in?
No.
No dock yet?
No.
Hey, man, the weather sucks right now anyway, so.
When you got 2 kids and then your wife's got other obligations related to this guy's future wife, I didn't have time to shit.
Right.
Like, I get home, I start dinner.
Right.
And get that going, feed the babies, do all that. And it's like, okay, now maybe I have an hour of daylight left.
Yeah,
if I'm lucky. It's just I don't got time.
Honestly, it's still early. I was just curious. I hadn't asked you that question yet today, so.
And then by the time I feed them and put them to bed, I'm like, my ass is whoop.
Yeah.
Crack the beers open. Let's just relax.
Yeah,
that's all I want to do.
Right,
After that, I'm like, oh, you go hard day. You get them in the morning, you deal with the babies, get them to the babysitter, go pick them up, bring them home, feed them, play with them, put them to bed.
Chores. What about you, DK? You do anything fun this week?
This week, actually, we're just working on our 10th year anniversary of Millersburg, so we're just been cranking out a lot of old school beers. We're doing
nice,
doing some fun stuff like
Bring
that.
back some old bangers.
Yep, I think we're releasing 8 beers. I mean, they're all pretty much well known. beers. Like we're bringing out Possum Run, just a good old pale ale.
Yeah.
What's he doing? We're doing. That's going to be kind of like your old Sierra Nevada style beer, stuff like that. We're doing a Hefeweizen. We haven't done for a couple of years. Yeah, just bring up some old classics.
That's
we got
cool,
some new favorites.
Yeah, anniversary shit.
Yeah.
Like if we ever decided to, this would be an editing nightmare unless we get big enough to have somebody scour through all of our old footage. Like, oh hey, it's our anniversary show. Here's
oh yeah.
Like whenever the sitcoms used to do.
Kind of break them up, and do like a little piece of this and that. Yeah.
So for your anniversary, you guys are doing like a clip show. You're just bringing back the old bangers.
Yeah, it's a couple good old bangers coming back. We're doing some stuff like that.
That's actually a really cool idea. I like that.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Doing a clip show.
Yeah, we're doing like our old school like Hefeweizen. We got that in cans this year, so we're going to be putting that out. That's we're gonna have some fun stuff.
That's cool. Are you guys doing like a big event?
Yeah. 10-year anniversary party. We're doing it. Coming on up. I'd say we're gonna be at the bachelor party.
Yeah, we're gonna.
We will not be there.
That's happening the weekend we're in Put in Bay.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
That's cool.
Yeah, your wife really messed up planning some of
this.
Yeah,
she's so bad. Because we all could have been there too.
We could have just got a hotel in Millersburg.
Yeah.
But you would have to work.
Yeah, whatever.
The thing is.
Yeah.
So thanks, wife.
Yeah.
Thanks. He got that.
I still don't have to work.
Super weekend off.
Oh yeah. Everybody's pissed because Derek's leaving for his bachelor party. Like, oh shit, no, we all go to work.
So what? I know. Isn't there an event going on that weekend out in that area? Where the fuck's the Dandelion Festival?
Sugar Creek. The Dandelion Wine Festival?
Yeah.
That's Sugar Creek. That's at Breedenbach.
Okay.
There's no way that's Cinco de Mayo weekend.
That's I think and they hold that now up at the big facility where we did the murder mystery. We were all at.
Okay.
That Tyler and I almost got kicked out of.
Tool shed.
Once I go out.
Tool shed, yes.
Yeah, once I go out that road, it's all the same thing to me, honestly.
Amish wineries.
Millersburg's a little bit further than that.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, no, so that's
a lot further.
That's 40 minutes.
That's right.
40 minutes.
A lot.
Yeah.
I get you. All right. I just
and a lot
35
worse
minutes,
of a drive. I hate it, and I've told it about how much I hate that drive on this podcast.
It sucks.
Well, I know Amish children that ran out in front of my car.
I know. Shout out to real quick if you guys like the music that you listen to on the intros for like the last fucking 10, 15 episodes we've done. It's Scott Paris. That music comes from a band he's in called the Paris Accord. He's also part of a cover band called the Imaginary Cookies. You can find them on a podcast called 99 Stories, and this is one. They're playing the Dandelion Festival. So that's what I was wondering. Are they going to be like in that area? I'm like, you could stop by the Dandelion Festival, see the Imaginary Cookies, and pop in Millersburg Brewing and see the 10-year anniversary. Like that would be a great fucking day.
If you're staying out there, hit them all up.
Yeah, that would be a damn good time. Get a sober driver to take you to the Dandelion Festival, and then pop out to Millersburg Brewery for the 10-year anniversary. Shit, dude.
Come on,
that sounds
come
like
on out. Day. Come on out.
Oh, that's what we should do for your bachelor party. What are we doing?
Well, he would have had a goddamn Dandelion Festival.
Well, that's the thing is like he would have had to tell work.
It is fun.
It's my bachelor. I'm gonna be gone, and then all of a sudden he shows up. God, I thought you were gone. Like no, like not gone. I'm just
no. It's my bachelor party. We're hanging out here.
So I think I did go out to Dandelion Festival. Met my nephew Dakota out there and his fiance, and we were all hanging out there. And they actually make their dandelion wine. They make a dandelion wine sangria, and it's delicious.
I've heard so many good things.
It is delicious,
and
we smashed a bunch of them and walked around.
Scott even says like it's a great because now that he works with us, he's kind of not given up, but he's toned down the musician part of his life. And he's like, that's one thing that he still loves doing. So, and that's why they're doing.
Well, we caught that vibe out there. Like we were drinking dandelion wine. Maybe that's what it did. But we started buying goat soap, and like so for a while, Carrie and I were just using goat milk soap.
Yeah, dude.
I felt great. It felt smooth. So I don't know who I'm plugging. I'm plugging somebody, but I bought your goat soap out there, and it was awesome.
Goat milk soap, man. You're plugging the goats, man.
Yeah.
Leave it to Derek to be out there plugging goats.
Plugging goats. plugging them goats.
It's actually made from the goat fat, not their milk.
Is that?
Probably.
Way to be a downer.
It could be the fat from the goat milk.
That's what I assume. Are you assuming they're slaying?
Carcass, yeah.
They're not slaying goats. It's goat milk.
No, their fat's better cleaning agent.
I feel like it's a harder sell itself.
I don't even know how to Google that.
And I'm totally talking out of my ass, so please don't.
I know, but he does it with such confidence, and it makes me mad sometimes.
Yeah, man, you're just rubbing.
I just went back to Fight Club where they were taking a human fat and making that into soap.
Oh, for sure.
So that is your only reference for soap. So that is
take goat fat, make it soap.
The Paper Street
makes sense.
Paper Street Soap Company.
Yeah,
Tyler Durden did it.
Makes complete sense. They take some lamb fat, throw it in there.
Yeah. No, maybe they render the fat off the milk.
They could.
Or
maybe they just have some goats piss on some bars of soap and then call it goat soap.
That could be.
Carve a bar of ivory.
Hey, honestly,
I don't think he has a science
even if that's what it is and it still makes your skin smooth and better, who gives a shit?
You won.
Well, that's true. I will agree with that. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like there's people like, oh, you would eat that? I'm like, yeah, if it tastes good, who gives a shit what the fuck it actually is? Who cares what it actually is if it tastes good? Who cares what it actually is if it makes my skin shine? I'll rub goat piss all over me if my skin gets better.
I could tell you about
Golden
something.
shower me, goat.
I could tell you about something I ate today that was fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. This is.
We go from goat piss to something that Cody ate.
This reminds me.
How's the segue
go on.
working?
Liquid brie.
What?
Yeah, you heard me.
Was it hot?
No. It was like a
liquid
dip.
brie.
You can put it on anything.
Thick?
Liquid brie. Thick, yeah. But not like super thick. It was the best consistency that you would want. And if you don't know brie cheese, it's that one that normally gets wrapped in puff pastry and baked off, and then you have blah blah blah.
It's a soft cheese.
It might be goat smoked cheese. I'm not sure.
When it's cold, it's very soft and spreadable. When it's hot, it is liquid. But this wasn't hot.
This came in a container like you get butter margarine in.
Okay.
Oh, so almost like spreadish kind of.
Yeah.
Okay.
Liquid brie, boys. I'm telling you, I'd butt chug some of that.
Are you getting it for the you getting that for the bachelor party so we can butt chug some?
Put that brie right in.
Streamline it.
But it's fantastic. I mean, I'm just telling you, it's good.
Liquid brie cheese. There's images.
Oh my God! There's one that just comes in a.
Was it in like a bottle?
Look at that.
Is
that a squeeze bottle?
That almost looks like it's like an extract.
Well,
or
that looks
something.
like
No.
Or like vape juice.
It was like an
vape juice liquid brie. Yeah, that's.
It was like a 2.5 pound tub.
Why is my brie liquid?
Like Cool Whip, like a Cool Whip tub.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like a little,
Yeah.
but full of liquid brie.
Oh, would you say it's like the consistency of oil then? Is it viscous?
Yes, very viscous.
Viscous.
Probably a little more than oil,
But not semi-solid.
But yeah.
Almost like, when you cut into a wheel of brie, like that middle is a little bit gooier.
I think that's what they were going for.
So did they just scrape the middle out of a bunch of wheels of brie?
Well, it wouldn't hold in a container, then it would thicken back up and get solid again.
Yeah. Or I wonder if maybe they just don't age it as much or something.
They got to put something into it. I don't know what it is, but I just wanted to throw that out there real quick while we're talking about goats, because is brie goat or cow?
I didn't Google that.
That's what I thought you were Googling, but you just straight up Googled the product. But it was delicious. I feel like it's
cows.
Goat. Is this cow?
What is brie? Famous. Here, let me show this to the audience. Famed for its fluffy white rind and smooth interior, brie is a genuine delicacy of opulent splendor. God, I love those fucking words together.
Opulent splendor.
Of opulent splendor. Made using milk from either cows or goats. The flavor is soothing, mellow, and has a suggestion of nuttiness. Whoever the fuck wrote that needs the goddamn Pulitzer. Is it Pulitzer?
Pulitzer, yeah, that's a
for
big
writing.
Yeah,
They chose the best fucking words in the goddamn English dictionary to describe cheese.
I
did.
I know what my tattoo is now.
Opulent splendor.
Yeah, tattoo that on me.
Opulent
splendor. And everybody's gonna be like, well, what is that? And I'm gonna be like,
Question.
What do you want it to be?
Is that going to be your tramp stamp?
Dude.
Yeah.
Like,
Opulent Splendor.
and like, if anybody ever subscribes me, I hope, or describes me, I hope it's, his flavor is soothing, mellow, and has a suggestion of nuttiness. Like, that word combination is fucking dope, dude. Like,
If we ever get like 100,000 YouTube subscribers or like anything, I'm getting Opulent Splendor tattooed on my chest.
yeah.
Well, I want to get it with you guys, but I really want mine to be a tramp stamp.
Yeah, we could do that.
I really don't want that.
They could put tattoos
Well,
anywhere.
why not? You know,
Because that means your butthole's Opulent Splendor.
I would actually,
Cody, that's a joke.
I would just get a tramp stamp of, think of like a brie cheese wheel cut open with the triangle with the goo coming out. the goo drips down into my ass crack, right?
Yeah.
And then to spread it out to finish the tramp stamp vibe, because it's got to be like a horizontal piece. Then that's where all the crackers, are dipping into the cheese. The cheese wheel itself will be the center.
Jesus Christ, you nailed it.
Yeah. Cheese wheel will be the center. Triangle cut, goo into the butt crack, crackers on either side, Opulent Splendor
Because that ass
across
is
the top.
smorgasbord.
And like a dope like script. Just like, that's the tattoo there. And they all have to be matching.
Yeah,
100%.
okay.
I mean, like, why not? Dude, that would be the dopest tattoo in the world.
I mean, like 20 years would be like when you can make brie popular just from that tattoo.
Well, in 20 years, maybe the goo will finally make it to your butthole with all the saggy skin and shit.
I hate to defile my body. Yeah, let's do it. I'm down.
In 20 years, you're going to have that goo in your butthole.
Opulent Splendor. Just Opulent Splendor.
Oh, my God.
Oh, man. We should have...
Where did that even come from? I know.
We're going to change the name of this podcast to A Damn Good Opulent Splendor.
I know. Let's just call it Opulent Splendor. Like, I feel like we'd have 10 million followers already.
God,
Oh, my God. Look at a damn good podcast. That sounds boring next to Opulent Splendor podcast.
a genuine delicacy of Opulent Splendor.
And it gives like a hint of sophistication that people...
Oh, yeah.
They would jump into that just because they
you
didn't know
fancy.
what it was.
Our license plate would be
And
ASP.
then
ASP.
ASP. OS.
Ooh, that sounds fancy.
Hey guys, it's ASP.
Or maybe I should get on our socials right now and the descriptions, your little blurb that you say about yourself. Ours should just be a damn good time is a genuine delicacy of Opulent Splendor.
Let's start that hashtag and everything too. Like let's do
Hashtag Opulent Splendor.
hashtag Opulent Splendor, ASP, whatever.
It's O.
Oh,
Opulent is an O word.
opulent.
Opulent and then Splendor, so it'd be OS.
Oh God, I'm even. Oh,
So I've had this in mind since we were talking earlier, but I feel like you have a great quote on there that you just need to put on this. Like in just like that sweet print, this, two pissers, one river.
Two pissers, one river.
Two pissers.
Opulent Splendor.
Two pissers, one river. Two pisses, one river come together in a genuine delicacy of Opulent Splendor.
You're both doing the
Oh
same
my
shit.
God.
There it is.
That's not.
Write that down. Somebody write that down.
You need to cut that out and just add that to the beginning of every podcast.
I want somebody to make
Because you said it perfectly that time.
All right.
You nailed it right then.
Derek. I also want you to make a black and white painting for us, and we're gonna write that on that and like hang it in our new podcast room as soon
Okay,
as,
yeah, that's the problem.
as soon as we get that done.
Do you want me to like finger paint it or like what are you gonna do?
I don't care. However you do it, use your penis. I don't care.
Opulent Splendor.
Postmodern.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Boys. That came out of left field.
Yeah, dude. I don't even know how we got to.
I do.
Yeah.
Because we're all together.
We talked about goats, and then I went to brie cheese, and then brie cheese turned into Opulent Splendor.
Yeah.
And then
This is a
I
stream
turned
of
into tramp
consciousness thing,
stamps,
yeah.
and then
Well,
next thing you know,
and then I'm sitting there thinking, like, holy
Derek's making us a painting.
holy shit, we just rambled on about a bunch of nonsense. Let me check the chats. Nobody's talking, so it's fine.
Nobody's in our
Hey,
rooms.
hey,
right
see
now,
what the chat's saying.
Yeah.
Opulent Splendor. Why did I think it was spelled with an A too? That was weird. Anyways. But.
Well, because nobody's ever really had to spell the word opulent. The only reason I knew it was spelled with an O is because I just read it. But if you would have said it out loud to me,
should we all try to spell it right now? Is it?
Huh?
I don't think I can spell it right now. Yeah,
I don't think it's that hard.
I just saw it written, so I should know.
I think it's
single P.
A-L-A.
Opualent.
No A.
No A. Just
Opulent.
All right, so I was okay. I threw the A in there because I felt like there was an
But yeah,
it's probably because we're all from Tuscarawas County. We go opulent when it should be opulent.
Let's ask Google.
Opulent.
Maybe I could have been mispronouncing it the whole time.
That's probably why I thought there was an A in it. Because I know you're dumb as shit. So
smart than you. I'm better. I'm
Smarter than you, idiot.
I'm better than you, but on my own grading curve. We brought it back.
Oh no, we're pissing in the river again.
How do you pronounce opulent?
I thought it was a genius analogy I came up with, by the way. Hope nobody's ever done it before, but there's probably some book or somebody said it. We're both pissing in the same river.
Trademark that shit now.
Yeah. Steve, just put trademarks on my pissing in the same river.
Opulent.
Yeah.
Opulent.
We nailed it.
Opulent.
Opulent.
Google's from Nebraska.
Opulent.
But in the pronunciation, sounds like AA.PYOO.
Yeah, the English language is so weird.
It is dumb.
Like it should be opulent.
Very strange. Yeah.
Opulent.
Opulent.
But it's like, nah, it's got an awe on it, man. It's got an awe.
Opulent. But hey, for a guy that barely ever has used that word, I read it and I pronounced it right. Just throwing that out there. Hold on, what is that? Is that a chip on my shoulder? Let me get that off.
I almost spelled it right. I threw an A in there, but whatever. It's fine.
It's cool.
Probably anybody else out there is probably like, you're an idiot.
You guys are so fucking stupid.
Goddamn
Literally, there's like 18 people. Well, no, there's like 2 people listening to us right now going, you guys are so fucking stupid. Just shut up. Just shut up. Move off of opulent.
It'd be nice if we had somebody of them live and be like, you spell it now.
Like we're tired of you we're tired of you talking about the word opulent. But I don't really have a whole lot else to talk about.
We got an exciting weekend in a couple weekends.
Yeah.
We're going to figure out if we're going to record on Thursday before Derek's bachelor party.
Yeah.
Or we're going to record during the bachelor party. Probably the Thursday before because I'd rather just make it about Derek and the bachelor party.
Yeah.
And not have to shoot an episode in the middle of it.
I mean, I wouldn't care either way because I think it'd be fun. I know it'd be a super pain in the ass to set all the equipment up. But,
honestly, it would take us 15 minutes to do it. And like you said, it'd be kind of cool if we did that kind of throwback, like real world kind of confession. booth
I'm not
thing,
against it.
which would be dope as shit. Like the idea is great. The managing it would probably suck, and it'd be just easier if we did it beforehand.
Yes, I agree.
But I still feel like it would be cool if like maybe we brought a camera and set up like a confession booth. It's just so that way, and it's always on record, and then that way, like at the end of the weekend, like you could look back and like someone's like, Tyler threw up in his jeans, and I thought that was weird or something, and Steve kept saying opulent splendor, and I don't even know what the fuck that means. Or,
I'm just gonna go in there every time I have to fart and yell opulent splendor.
You have some kind of. Obviously, we should have some kind of poll too. I feel like Tyler's going to lose his pants.
I'm 12
at some point.
Yeah,
just walking around in his underwear, probably trying to go out to the bars. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm super stoked for that weekend. It's gonna be super fun.
It's gonna be a good time.
Be fun. We're going up to Put-in Bay,
and we're gonna put it in the bay,
which is island in Lake Erie. It'll be Cinco de Mayo, so you can find us if you're a big stalker, which I know we got a lot of these stalkers out there.
Any of you 12 people that religiously watch us, you want to hang out with us on Cinco de Mayo weekend? We will be in Put-in Bay.
Come stalk, come stalk, come kidnap, whatever you guys got to do.
Probably not kidnap. Not Derek. Anyways, he's got to have a fun time.
Oh, not me. Yeah,
you could try to kidnap us.
I'm not the star of the show.
That'd be weird. I don't know. You'd be like 6 guys probably to kidnap.
We'll talk you out of it.
How many dudes do you think it would take to kidnap you?
Me?
Yeah. Well, I guess if they got a taser, it takes one.
Depending on how drunk we are.
If they have a
too,
gun,
depending
probably
lot.
one.
Yeah.
I'd snatch a gun.
At some point,
You want to try to snatch a gun?
Some point, 4 in the morning.
Like, do I want to die?
Well, here's my mindset. If somebody puts a gun to me and is like, get in the car, I'm like, no, because if I get in that car, like, there's no good reason for you to snatch me, right? Besides kill me and harvest my organs. So I might as well initially fight then.
You'd have to look into their eyes. Their eyes will tell you what's going on. Their eyes will tell you if they pulled that gun out with the intentions of actually pulling that trigger. If you can see that they're scared, they don't want to pull that trigger, snatch the gun. If you see that they're not scared and you can sense that they are definitely ready to pull that trigger and you're not afraid to die, snatch that gun. If you are afraid to die, don't snatch the gun. Try to survive. Long story short.
Here's my thought, right? Like, if somebody's trying to snatch you, you're going to another location.
Yeah.
So for a man of me, there's no reason to snatch me. I mean, there's no reason to snatch me, period. You don't want my organs. I don't know why you're coming at me.
Yeah.
Unless I did something real dirty to you. I'd rather take a bullet and then run, because now I'm damaged goods, or I'm dead.
So you're not afraid of dying.
Well, no, I'm afraid of dying, but I don't want to die in whatever way they want me to die. I'd rather die going out with a little fight right there in that situation.
Right.
Over now, if they come up and put a gun to wife or kids, I'm like, okay, well, now I can't do shit.
So you're cool with fighting in the moment if it means not being snatched and tortured and kept for a while uncomfortably.
Organs might be cut out. I mean, they might kill you anyway.
Yeah, because you could fight first. Or, I mean, you could save it up and they think this guy's going to comply, drop their guard, and then you fight later.
Maybe, but I mean, once you're handcuffed or zip tied or whatever it is.
Yeah. Dude, I don't know.
Where'd we even get this at? I don't fuck shit.
Yeah. I don't know. Keep going. I really have to pee. You guys keep talking.
All right.
Keep going. Keep rocking.
But no, I feel like the initial surge, you just got to surge it. You got to surge it. You got to beat the opponent. Because if you get in that car or whatever, then there's might be multiple opponents.
Never want to go to a second location.
No, you never want to go to a second location.
You're dead. You're dead on a second location. So, yeah.
Oh, no, we were talking about this because we were talking about doing the podcast. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, we'll be in Put in Bay, folks.
And if you want to kill us, go to a second location with us.
Yeah. Or if you want to shoot me, I guess. I don't know. But I'll fight back. I'm going to fight back. It didn't sound like Steve was.
Yeah,
Somehow he's bigger than me. He doesn't want to fight back. Oh, no, it's going to be. I mean, most people don't want to shoot other people, I don't think.
I hope not. Yeah.
No, they just want to take their money.
Take our money.
I mean, I guess maybe that becomes the other thing, too. If you get a shitload of money and it's like, and somebody puts a gun to you, it's like,
right.
All right, you just want a bunch of money. All right, let's go. And like, I'll get you money, whatever. But you're still going to get caught. Doesn't matter. I'll get my money back, whatever.
Right.
I understand that, I guess. But, like, I don't have money. I don't have anything from the take. So, like, to me,
I don't carry cash. Yeah.
If you put a gun and be like, get in this car, I'm going to be like, nah, I ain't. Like, but if you had a bunch of money and somebody's like, get in this car.
How do modern robberies even work now? Because, like, you're just going to get my credit cards.
Like, if I was Elon Musk and somebody put a gun to me, I'd be like, okay, yeah, I'm going to listen to what you do because I got $1 billion.
And plus, you know, the government cry out and the public will be like, save Elon. And they you know.
But if it's Cody Adams and you put a gun to my head, I'm like, and tell me to get in the car, I'm like, there ain't nothing you want from me besides my death. So, no.
Yeah, and I mean, I guess it depends. You gotta
fight then, yeah.
You're going to have to make 1,000 calculations at once, immediately. And the fact that you're basically going through that fight or flight shock moment of your brain's not going to be working the exact way that you think it's going to work in that situation. In my mind, I'd blitzkrieg. But also, my mind's also telling me, like, hey, they're just breaking the ice, right? They're in a heightened sense. They're a loose cannon. They're trembling at the trigger finger, right?
Right.
So maybe you don't test them yet. You wait till they ease up. You comply. You wait for a good moment to strike, but at that point in time, your moment to strike could have your hands bound, your
Hands
mouth
bound,
gagged.
more people involved.
Yeah. So are my wife and kids right there? I'll blitzkrieg. Is it just me? I might play it out.
It could be a gag, Could just be a gag, maybe.
Yeah, well, they're going to fucking die over a gag. Because if it's a gag, they're not...
Well, if it's a gag, they don't have a real gun anyways.
Yeah, and if it's a gag, they're not willing to shoot, and they don't know how far I'm willing to go to make sure I don't get shot.
And then it'll be like, and your guns have replica .50 on them.
Because that's the thing.
Lock, stock, two smoking barrels. Good movie.
That's the way, at least with gun safety and the way that I was taught, is you never pull a gun on somebody unless you 100% intend to use it. And yes. I do feel like in that situation that they are not 100% intending to use it because they want you alive for a reason. So you have that upper hand. Is they're not intending to kill you. If they're trying to take you, they don't want you dead. You're worth more alive. So you have the upper hand in that situation because they don't want to kill you. It's how much pain are you willing to endure to try and get yourself out of it. Like, say they clip you, they shoot you in the leg, they shoot you in the arm or something.
Say try and take control of that situation.
Yeah.
So overpower.
You feel like you don't have the upper hand because you're not the one with the gun, but you have the upper hand because you're the only one that needs to be alive in that situation. Right?
Right.
And they're probably nervous as fuck. Their nerves are shot. Right?
Or if it's like straight at your face, like, it's like he's like a professional. It's like, look, somebody wants to see you get in the car. Are you like, okay, you sound cool, so that's all right.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if there's...
if you're calm enough in that situation.
It depends, because, I mean, going off movies and shit. Oh,
I also feel like that
see
guy,
you. They want something from you.
I also feel like that guy come up, open up a suit jacket, like, look, bro.
Let's get
in the fucking car.
Yeah. But if it's like back of your head, it's kind of like... If it's back of your head, like instantly, like click, like hammer back.
Yeah. Well, I think
they're like, don't move or you're dead.
You throw them a loop.
Well, because I think the old mafia thing was right. Like, hey, someone needs to talk to you.
Twist.
you fucking throw him a loop. Like, bro, I was going to do this 2 hours from now. You don't even know. I got a gun loaded at my house right now. I'll show you. I was going to end it today. Do me a fucking favor and make me look like a hero, not a goddamn, not a suicide.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Well, I think the old mafia...
like, what? Boss, there's something weird here. This guy just wants to die. He's sucking the barrel of my gun like a dick, right?
Like, we are back to that.
You're just like, I just fucking deep throat the barrel of his gun. And then they won't know what to do. Then throw in the dick twist. Boom, got him.
Yeah.
Blitzkrieg.
I think scariest thing is like those
deep-throated my
those
mic.
mafia movies, and they like the two big dudes come up. They're like, "Hey, someone needs to see you."
Yeah.
And then you normally get shot by somebody else in that situation.
Yeah.
That's
or beat with a bat or hammer. Hands.
Yeah.
But you already know you fucked up. I'm talking about that raw situation. Like somebody comes up to you,
and
puts a gun in the back of your head and be like,
"We're not in the mob for 40,000."
Yeah, like. I ain't got money. I ain't got shit. They're behind me. That you got to immediately just react. I feel like.
Yeah, but I feel like I get what you're saying. Like you see it in the shows and the movies.
But maybe
all
it's
the time.
mistaken identity too. I don't know.
You see it in the movies and TV all the time, where that person's in like 60 deep to the mob and they're worried for their life because oh my god, they're gonna kill me. Just fucking die. That seems way easier than anything else you got to do.
It's only 60 grand. I mean, I'd try to rob a bank.
You fight them till they kill you. Either that or you're going to get your legs broke, your wrists broke, they're going to rape your wife, they're going to do whatever the mob does to get the money out of you, or just fucking die.
I always love that too. It's like, the mob breaks your legs. It's like, all right, now you just put me in more debt with the hospital.
Yeah.
So now how the hell do you expect me to pay me back with broken legs now, bro?
I can't go to work. I'm a construction worker.
Or do they just wash that debt then? Like, once you get 2 legs broken, they're like, all right, man, we broke your legs. You're never gonna do that again, right?
No, you still owe them.
I think that's just Hollywood. I think they, I think you just peel off some
because I think in real life, with the real mob and shit, they just killed you.
Stuff. Yeah,
they just killed you.
Yeah,
but they don't get their money, so that's pointless.
They didn't have it anyway.
No, so that's why they break a leg because they're like, all right, now you owe us. But then they're like, oh, you know what? Here we got this. We got this brick. Bang bang, go run that down the street. And that'll
they make you work for
that'll
them.
take a few $100
I'd
off
work
your
for
day.
them all day. Give me a yeah, somebody's like, hey man, get in the car. We're gonna hold you hostage for $50,000. Like, you're never gonna get it. How about instead get me in on some of this nefarious shit? Like, I'm a big guy. I'll go punch some people in the face and I'll collect their money and they could pay off my debt.
Right.
Let me in, man. Let me in. Make me a made guy so I don't have to worry about this.
I'd be hard pressed to see you just walk around punching people in the face.
If I was getting paid $1,000, if I was going to take, if I was a
I
made
know, but
guy,
just because we know you though, and you're just a fucking lover.
oh, baba the pee-poo.
All of a sudden,
Even
they're
then, I'd be like, I just want to give you a hug.
they're like, "Hey, you got to beat up this guy that's gambling." And it's Derek, and you'd be like, "Oh, well, I'm not doing that."
Derek, I love you, but they'll kill me and you if I don't.
Yeah, stop it.
And I honestly feel like you'd be like,
Pay back the money.
I honestly feel like you, Derek, they'd be like, I understand, Steve. Just I like this side of my face more. Just hit the. And
Steve
like,
be
you're
like,
okay.
Like,
Steve
yeah.
be like, "How much you owe me? And I got some. I can give you like 10 grand, man."
Just let me hit you once, so I could say I beat it
all
out of
all
you.
of a sudden, you've incurred all the debt because you're too nice.
yeah.
Oh, God.
Wait a minute, guys. Just hold up. Let's hear him out. Let's give him a chance. Like, what's wrong?
No,
my
we'd
kid,
be the shittiest mobsters.
Oh, my kid needs braces. I'm like, what, did you try your HMO? I don't know what that is. Here, let me help you out with the paperwork.
Here, let's show you. Let me walk you through it.
Yeah, the American healthcare system sucks.
It's
bro.
I don't have
right.
HSA.
You know what?
Come
We're
on,
all
man.
suffering through this.
Let me see your pay stubs. Oh, look, bro, they've been putting money in your HSA. They never even told you. You got like $5,000 right there. You're covered. Just pay off the braces. Go back to work. Well, hey, guys, he said in the next 6 months he's got us. Okay, just calm down. Yeah, those fucking guys are assholes. Hey, guys, calm down. He's cool, man.
I'll go take his Cadillac converter. Right, that's worth like $500.
Just give him
He
a
can live
fucking
without
chance.
that.
Just give him a fucking chance, guys. Come on.
It's a leased vehicle, anyways. They'll put a new one on for him. It's fine.
If you break his ankles, he won't be able to work. Look at him. He's a fucking pharmacist. He's got to stand up. But he's into the mob. He made a bad decision.
and then Steve was in a ditch.
Hey, Tony, you fucked that whore last week. You got herpes on your dick. You've made bad decisions, too. Can't this guy catch a break? Come on, man.
I think we're
we're
we're mobbing out. We're mobbing out. Mob out. Mob out.
We're just fucking rambling at this point. I don't even think we touched on any real topic. We just rambled.
No, we
This is
rambled on.
And these are some of my favorite episodes.
We got a little crazy with some hard topics, but it was fine. It was fun. All right, but I'm gonna say on that note, I think we're at that moment that I want to say and ask you, gentlemen, I had a damn good time. Did you have a damn good time?
I had a damn good time.
I had a damn good time. Thanks for having me again. You know,
Hey, man,
as
thanks
always,
for coming on.
you know, I always have a damn good time.
I love you.
For our brewmaster, Derek Keck.
Hey,
Thank
you
you
guys
for
for always
coming on.
having me. You know,
Make sure you guys click like and subscribe. Blah 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 blah. If you
Down
guys,
here.
if there are any listeners out there and viewers that don't know Derek Keck, look him up on the internet. He's a pretty cool.
Check
dude.
out
Be his-
Millersburg Brewing Beer.
Be his
You'll
friend
find
on
it in your
Facebook.
stores, I guarantee.
I think I'm even like in a commercial or two. You
Yeah.
know? So it's I'm out there.
Be his friend on Facebook. Be Millersburg Brewing's
my friend.
on Facebook.
Send me a friend request. I'll probably think you're like Russians or some bots or things, but I'll probably request it. It's fine.
He'll still accept it.
I'll still accept.
And then he'll still show you pictures of his penis if you start messaging him like,
Hey, that's my OnlyFans.
Find us. You can find Millersburg Beer. I don't know. Do you guys ship nationwide yet, or is that just like statewide so far?
We're just statewide. Yeah,
Statewide.
we're statewide.
But there's probably some.
in the
weird
great state of
places.
Ohio.
The great state of Ohio. You can find
You
us
know what?
everywhere in the great state of Ohio.
Hit me up. Hit
Yeah,
me
I
up.
was gonna say, fuck it
I'll
up.
mail it to you for $29.99.
We have the power. You know what?
whatever you want, whatever you need.
Hit me up. I'll do it free shipping. If it means some listeners of the podcast are interacting, you want to buy a case of Millersburg Brewing beer,
We will hook
hit
you
us up. We'll fucking ship it to you for free. I'll actually buy you a case right now. I'll buy a case of beer and I'll ship it to you for free.
He does not mean that.
I do 100%. If it means that people are going to interact with us, fucking do it.
Tanner says, "Go ahead." There goes $250 for Steve.
Tanner, email us your
Bam.
address, buddy. $250. It doesn't cost that much shit.
You're crazy, and you can't ship alcohol anyway, so it'd be illegal.
I've
I know, but it's still legal, and we're talking live.
No, I mean, we've never done it.
We had a damn good time. Hope you guys had a damn good time.
Hold up. Where's Tanner at?
Well, we can end it, and then we can. He's on.
I'll talk to you offline. I travel the country all the fucking time. Maybe I can hand deliver it to you.
He's Colorado, I think.
I thought you said he was Texas.
No, he moved back home.
Well, we travel to Colorado. Anyway, we hope you guys had a damn good time. I'm glad you guys here had a damn good time. I love you, boys. I love you guys. So much.
I love you guys.
We love you guys, listeners, and we'll talk to you next week.